The role that I've specifically seen the warehouse have over this last year, and in particular over this last season, has been in several different ways. Firstly, in response to COVID-19 and the resources that the warehouse released, we've used them both internally at Tearfund, we've used them with our teams overseas, in various countries across continents, and we've offered those up to our partners as well, church-based partners who have utilised them in various forms when they've been responding to the pandemic. Also, personally at Tearfund, we've had various engagements with the warehouse over this last year. Thinking particularly back in February with the Justice Conference, with having Renee and Tandy both be with us for that, providing wisdom and poetry and insight and challenge in the space of the Justice Conference in the UK. It was an incredible gift to be able to have their voices guide us along the way over those few days. And I know that for many who were in that space, that was a real good disturber to challenge us in issues that only became more and more prominent as the year went on. And when I think about the warehouse, and when I think about what it means to me, I think about all the other ways that we've engaged, particularly with Renee over this year. I think about her inputs to us on rest and Sabbath, and how to lament and grieve reality, and how to come closer to the Jesus who was very real in dealing with the hard things, as well as learning more and more to rest and believe in the goodness of God in the midst of all of that. Renee has also walked alongside us over these last months in particular, as we've really looked internally, had a long and hard look at where our role has been in racial inequality as well, where we've failed and where we need to do better, where as a Western organisation and a church-based organisation, where we really need to change the way that we do things, and Renee has been a key voice for us in challenging us along the way and helping us to open our eyes even further. And so for me, when I think about the warehouse and my engagement with it over the years, the word that really comes to mind is wisdom. I think the wisdom that the people who make up the warehouse bring, but also the wisdom in the way that the warehouse conducts business, through its models of discernment, through the way it looks after its staff, through the way it lives together. I've been so inspired by the way that the warehouse is and does its being with one another, and I think there's a lot for us to learn from that.